Little steps to a bigger world. Welcome to Tippy Toes Nook.
The Three Little Pigs, adapted by Tippy Toes Nook. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who still lived with their mother. One day she decided that since they were having a gap year and she wanted to go on a cruise with her lady pig friends, that they should go out into the real world. Now, before you go, said Mama Pig, I need to tell you about the big bad wolf. I must warn you 3, the big bad wolf loves 2 things. 1, to catch little pigs, and 2, to eat roast pork rolls, if you catch my drift, Mama Pig exclaimed. Not long after they left Mama Pig's house, they came across a farmer dude selling some straw hay bales. The first little pig really just wanted a siesta, so he bought all of the farmer's straws and quickly built his house. Very quickly, the first little pig was catching some serious Z's. The other 2 pigs went on their way. All of a sudden, he was woken by a deep, gruff, and slightly charming voice coming from outside. The big bad wolf called out, little pig, let me in." The first little pig answered, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." Annoyed, the big bad wolf leaned in with, "So I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." The first little pig shouted back, "You do you, my dude." So BBW, that's short for Big Bad Wolf by the way, huffed and he puffed and he blew that straw house down as far as the next town. The first little pig managed to get away. Meanwhile, the second little pig came across a good deal on stacks of sticks from the same farmer dude on his buy, swap and sell page. This was too good to pass up, so the second little pig bought all the sticks. Swiftly, the second little pig built her house of sticks. The second little pig went inside to set up her Wi-Fi, while the third little pig carried on. All of a sudden, she was interrupted by a hoarse, husky, and slightly charming voice coming from outside. BBW called out, little pig, let me in." The second little pig answered, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." Rolling his eyes, BBW pushed with, "So I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." The second little pig yelled back, "You gotta do what you gotta do, my guy." So BBW huffed and puffed and he blew that stick house down as far as the next town. The second little pig got away, but unfortunately she didn't get to connect her Wi-Fi. Meanwhile, the third little pig went back to the same farmer dude and she saw some eco-conscious bricks perfect for her plans to build her minimalistic, sustainable and low-impact house. She bought a whole load and put her plans into motion. Just as she finished, the first and second little pig came running in. "It's the big bad wolf," they cried. "He's after us!" So the 3 pigs locked all the doors and windows. Not long after, they heard a gravelly, moody, and slightly charming voice coming from outside. BBW called out, little pig, let me in." The third little pig answered, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." Irritated, BBW yelled back, "So I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." The third little pig answered back and giggled, "Give it a try, you big bad wimp." So BBW huffed and he puffed and he blew as hard as he could. Nothing. He huffed again and he puffed again and he blew even harder this time. Nope, still nothing. He tried that whole sequence again and still not a single brick moved. Bewildered and exhausted, BBW was stumped. Out of nowhere the door opened and the third little pig slid out a peace offering of donuts and waffles. BBW was so touched, he accepted the pastries and left the little pigs alone for good. That night, the three little pigs pig-flixed and chilled and made breakfast for dinner. They lived happily ever after. The end.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Who left their cup in the sink? Sorry, it was me. Don't forget to rinse it next time, you pig. Did Mum buy you a fridge? Oh, man. Cut. Mr. Wolf, do you need anything? Tea, please. Chamomile.